BBBS Arts, Science and Commerce Independent PU College, Vidyagiri, Bagalkot. Dear students, I am Sangmesh P. Gadag, Lecturer, Department of English. Hearty welcome to all my dearest and nearest students. Dear students, today we are going to learn one of the romantic comedy of your syllabus, that is A Sunny Morning. It is written by Serafin and Joaquin Alvarez Quinter. And this is the place where the play begins. And it is a corner of the park in Madrid. Before going to learn about the play, we must have a brief introduction about this play. It is a romantic comedy. A Sunny Morning, a comedy of Madrid, is a comic play written by Serafin and Joaquin Alvarez Quinter, known as the Golden Boys of Madrid Theatre. They were known as Golden Boys of Madrid Theatre. It is a one-act play with a tone of humor echoing all over the play. It is a one-act play and it depicts that it is a humorous or a romantic comedy, and the major purpose of the play is to entertain the audience. The main purpose to write this play is to entertain the audience. The audience revolves around two protagonists, Don Gonzalo and Donna Laura. In their youth were passionate lovers but torn apart by the cruelty of fate. The main two leading characters of this play are Don Gonzalo, who is 70 years old man, and Donna Laura is 70 years old woman. They met at the corner of a park in Madrid, and they were passionate lovers in their youth. Now they hiding their identities. They do not recognize each other. When they met, they do not recognize each other when they meet in the park Madrid on a sunny morning. On a sunny morning, they met each other, but they didn't recognize each other after several years because they have aparted by their fate, so they cannot recognize each other. But as they begin to talk, they realize that they are the characters of original love tale. When they start to begin their conversations, they came to know that they were the real characters of the reading tale. But here both of them are unwillingly to disclose their real identity. But at the end also they cannot reveal their truth, and they hide their identity. However, whole play can be viewed as a satire or a mockery over those who pretended to true Romeo and Juliet. It leaves a message that nothing is stable and people are not ready to reveal bitter truth. So this is about the introduction of A Sunny Morning. Dear students, before going to know about the play, we must have know about the authors. And you already know that it is written by Serafin and Joaquin Alvarez Quintero. Serafin was born on 1871 and died on 1938, and Joaquin born on 1873 and died on 1944. They were Spanish brothers. They belonged to the Spain, so they were called as Spanish brothers, known as the Golden Boys of Madrid Theatre. Both are known as the Golden Boys of Madrid Theatre. They were celebrated playwrights of the early 20th century. They wrote their plays in the 20th century. Together, they wrote about 200 plays which depict the life manners and speech of the people of Andalusia in southern Spain. They had written 200 plays, and they all the plays depict the life, manners, and speech of the people of Andalusia in southern Spain. Their popular comedies, many of which have been translated into other languages. Their comedies have translated into some of the other languages, and they have contributed to the revival of Spanish theater. And some of their comedies are here: The Flowers, The Merry Heart, 100 Years Ago, The Galley Slave, and Apple of His Eye are some of their popular plays. And we came to know that they were called as golden boys of Madrid theater. They had written near about 200 plays and which depict the life of Andalusia in southern Spain and their speech, and some of their comedies are translated into the other languages, and their most popular plays. This is about the author. Now we have to discuss about the new words in the play, that is glossary. Don means sir. You must remember that in Spanish we call the sir as don. Dona means miss or madam. It is also the Spanish word. Handsome, of man good looking, of woman striking and imposing in a good looks rather than conveniently pretty. One who looks more and most beautiful, he is called as handsome, and who strikes the woman by their imposing the good looks rather than conveniently pretty, she is also called as handsome. Madrid, the capital city of Spain. Madrid, it is the capital city of Spain. Unimpaired, not damaged. Personal, a colorful umbrella. Senora, the Spanish term for the madam or miss. Adios, adieu, farewell or goodbye. Sprayest, most active or energetic. Gluttons, those who eat excessively. In Kannada we call it as bakasura, hottebaka. Trendy, a song of lamentation. Gouty, suffering from inflammation of the joints. In another words called as Monokalu Novu, Sandibata. Arawaka, a neighborhood of the city of Madrid. It is a neighborhood city of Madrid. It is called as Arawak. Budva, a woman's private room. Valencia, the third largest city in Spain. Grotesque, distorted. Duel, a formal fight between two people in which they use guns or swords in order to settle a quarrel. Duel or a small fight. Campoamor, Esranda, Zorilla, and Baker. These are the names of famous Spanish writers of 19th century. This is all about the glossary or new words. Dear students, today we are going to discuss about the characters of Donna Laura. Donna Laura, it is one of the protagonists of this play. She is 70 years old woman and one of the handsome woman in Madrid. Petra, her maid. And one marks question was asked on Petra in the previous question paper. Who is Petra? Petra is maid of Donna Laura. You should not forget it. Petra, who is Petra? Petra is one of the maid of Donna Laura. Don Gonzalo. Don Gonzalo, he is also protagonist of this play, and he is a 70 years old man. Conito. Conito is his servant. Who is Conito? Conito is Don Gonzalo's servant. And now we have to discuss about the where the scene begins at. The scene begins at a sunny morning in a retired corner of a park in Madrid. This scene begins at the corner of a park in Madrid. A beautiful park in the Madrid, that is the park of Madrid. Ataman, in a sunny morning, a bench at the right bench, Donna Laura, a handsome white-haired old lady of about 70, refined in appearance, her bright eyes and entire manner giving evidence that despite her age, her mental faculties are unimpaired. Look at here, a bench at right, ಒಂದು ಬಲಗಡೆ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಬೆಂಚು, where Donna Laura is coming with her servant. She looks like a handsome. She looks handsome, white-haired old lady about 70 years. Her hair became white, and she was coming with her servant, refined in appearance. She was looking like very old. Her bright eyes and entire manner giving evidence that despite her age, her mental faculties are unimpaired. As compared to her age and her mental faculties is more stronger than her appearance. She looks like very old in her physical life, but she is so fit in her mental faculties. Enters leaning upon the arm of her maid. One hand was on the shoulder of her maid and coming with her maid. Her maid name is Petra. In her free hand she carries a personal. A personal means an umbrella, which serves also as a cane. Cane means a walking stick. It is used as both as an umbrella as well as a walking stick. In her free hand, in the left hand, she kept a cane, which also used as a walking stick as well as an umbrella. This is about the scene, and the play starts now. Dear students, look at here. Donna Laura, when she came to the garden, she started to speak to her maid Petra. Donna Laura, I am so glad to be here. Donna Laura was so happy that she came to the beautiful garden, the beautiful park of Madrid. I feared my seat would be occupied. She was very annoyed and she was very feared that her seat would be occupied by anyone. But Her seat was not occupied by anyone. What a beautiful morning! She exclaims that day was a beautiful morning. Petra, the sun is hot. According to Donna Laura, that was a beautiful morning. But as part of Petra, it is a hot day. The sun is hot. Donna Laura, yes, you are only 20. For the year 20 years, it became hot. But at the 70 years old lady, old woman, it is a beautiful morning. She sits down on the bench. At the right side of the bench, she took her place. Oh, I feel more tired today than usual. While sitting, she said that for compared to any other days, today I felt tired. Noticing Petra, who seems impatient. By observing Petra, who seems impatient. Go if you wish to chat with your guard. Daily, what happens in the Madrid park when both of came to the park? The Donna Laura sits at the corner of the bench and her maid Petra went to talk with, otherwise chat with, the guard of the garden. So again she told that go and chat with your guard. Petra, he is not mine, senora. Senora means madam. Madam, he is not a mine guard. He is belong to the park. He is the guard of the park. Donna Laura, he belongs to more to you than he does to the park. Why look at here, as comically she said that he belongs more to you than he does to the park. He didn't belong to the park, but he more belonged to you. Go find him, but remain within the calling distance. Don't worry, I can sit here. You can go and chat with him. But one thing you must remember, you must remain within the calling distance. It is said by Donna Laura. Petra, I see him over there waiting for me. I see him. Petra again replying to the words of Donna Laura that she sees him over there. Where? Waiting for me. He also waiting for the presence of Petra to chat with her. Donna Laura, do not remain more than 10 minutes. You can go, but you should not remain there with more than 10 minutes. You should come within the 10 minutes. Petra, very well. Senora walks towards right. And thank you for giving this opportunity, madam. So I just want to go over there and I will be back within 10 minutes. It is said by Petra. Donna Laura, wait a moment. Donna Laura again said, stop over there. Wait for a moment. Petra, what does the senora wish? What is your wish, senora? Can you tell me what happened now? It is asked by Petra. Donna Laura, give me the breadcrumbs. Oh, we have to know about what do you mean by breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs is a packets of food. It is a small crumbs. ಬ್ರೆಡ್ಡಿನ ಚೂರುಗಳು. It is taken by Donna Laura to feed the peasants in the Madrid park. Petra, I don't know what is the matter with me. Okay, she stood over there and asked, I don't know what is the matter with me. Is there any work? She asked to his madam. Donna Laura smiling, I do. Yes, I have a work that is Your head is where your heart is with the God. Again, she smiles at her presence and said that your head is where your heart is with the God. Donna Laura saying that you are forgot everything because you are enchanting the name of the God. So we came here to feed the peasants. You have forgot to give me the small packets of those food. Now Petra said that here Senora, yes, take it Senora. These are the food packets of which we have taken from our home. Here Senora, here it is madam. She hands Donna Laura a small bag. Exit Petra by right. She had given the packets of food and exit by the right of the Donna Laura. Donna Laura, adios. Adios means goodbye. Okay, take leave and come within the 10 minutes. It is said by Donna Laura. Glances towards the tree at the right. Now she sits alone at the park and she looks at the tree and started to glance the right of the trees. Here they come. Here they come means they means pigeons. Here they come. They know just when to expect me. They know everything about the me. When I shall be here and when I will remain here. They all know about my routines. So they come here. When to expect me. She rises, walks towards right and throws 3 handful of bread. They know just when to expect me. She rises. When they came here means when those peasants come at the point of Donna Laura, she took 3 handful of breads. 3 ಮುಟ್ಟುಗಿ ಅಥವಾ 3 ಮುಷ್ಟಿಯಷ್ಟು ಬ್ರೆಡ್ಡಿನ ಚೂರುಗಳನ್ನು ತಗೋತಾಳವಳು ತನ್ನ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ. These are for the spy rest. First handful of rice, it's kept for spy rest. I already told you the meaning of the spy rest is, you know, that is most active and energetic. Spy rest means most active and energetic. The first handful of breadcrumbs given to spy rest. These for the gluttons and these for little ones. And the second one is given to gluttons. Gluttons means one who eat more. In Kannada we call it as bakasura. And the second handful of breadcrumbs given to gluttons, and these for little ones. And the third handful of breadcrumbs given to the little ones, which are the most persistent, which are very small in their part. Laughs, she returns to her seat and watches with pleased expressions. And again she sat into her bench and started to pleased with the expressions. The peasants feeding. She was looking at the feeding of the peasants. There that big one is always first. She said that big ones eat more and in their size also they eat more, so they are the first. I know him by his big head. She recognized those by their big head. Now one, now another, now two, now three. That little fellow is least timid. Least timid means little ones are very ಅನ್ಕರೇಜಿಯಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಅಂಜುಬುರುಕರು ಅಂತಂದು ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು ನಾವು. I believe he would eat from my hand. I believe that he would eat from my hand. He means a little one can eat from the hand of Donna Laura. That one takes his piece and flies up to the branch alone. One of the pigeon took that breadcrumbs and flies onto the branches of a tree alone to eat it. He is a philosopher because a philosopher never mingled with any other. So he may be the philosopher. The pigeon may be the philosopher according to Donna Laura. But where they do they all come from? She questions herself. I don't know where they all come from. It seems as if the news had spread. I think when I came to garden, the news was fed by their friends, so they came to take my food. It seems as if news had spread. Haha, don't quarrel. They started to quarrel because they want to feed more. So she said that, don't quarrel, there is enough for all. I shall bring more tomorrow. Don't quarrel anymore, I will bring it more to you. Enter Don Gonzalo and Conito from left. And this will we discuss in it in the later of the class. So dear students, today we have discussed of the Donna Laura and her appearance and her discussion of peasants in the Park of Madrid. And until this you have to read and write it in your own words. I hope you have understood my class. All the best for your future.